There is a basic truth of sales. If I say it, they tend to doubt it. If they say it, it's true. The key is to take any statement of fact and see how you can turn that into a question. Don't tell people, ask guiding questions. What the hell does that mean? Information changes situations. You need to go get new information. The thing about you is that you've been operating from other people that haven't become multimillionaires, and you said you want to be financially free. So if you want to do this, you need to take the information. I'm telling you, in my household, it was like money doesn't grow on trees. Rich people are greedy. It's not what you know, it's who you know. So what I did was, and my parents did their very best. My teachers and my neighbors did their very best. The homies in the neighborhood that took care of me, even though they were goofball shit, they still looked out for me in the streets. But what I had to do is I had to go get new information. I had to go invest in myself. And basically what I had to do is go get mentorship from a Russell Brunson. I gave Russell Brunson 1 year $150K. So I had to go get new information to change my situation. Okay, information changes situations. Let me ask you a question. Is that real for you? That's what a professional does. That's what I learned from Tom Hopkins. And I studied it, and I just give you, I could talk about this for about 8 hours, today, tomorrow, and forever. Let's give you a quick example. Number 2. Okay, so these are the top questions in sales. This is called a tie-down question. This is defined as a question at the end of a sentence that demands a yes response. I'm gonna skip past this, and simply the way I did it and made it my own was, if I could, would you? If you're new to the academy, you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you've been in the academy, you understand that's one of my most powerful things. I do it in every freaking closing cycle, every deal I'm in. And what I do is I ask, you've seen that, Becky, and my guys do it and my gals do it. I ask a question that can only warrant a yes. I have a new business. We're doing Facebook ads, okay, for trainers, for dog trainers. Hey, Mr. Dog Trainer, you want to get more leads, is that correct? Yes. You want to scale your business, is that correct? Yes. Hey, listen, if I have an offer that was affordable and it made sense and we can actually help you scale your business, get new leads, would you be open to the idea of investing today? Yes. This is called the alternate of choice question. This is a question with 2 answers. Either answer that you choose is a minor agreement towards the main decision. The key is that they must know the answers, and the answers must confirm they're going ahead. When I learned this from Tom Hopkins 15 years ago, I'm gonna ask a question that somebody has to pick a response to. So I started tricking my wife. I know I want pizza. Or I know I want to go to Hodad's and get a burger. That's it. I ain't fucking around with no bullshit. I ain't eating nothing besides that. Hey, Diana, I get off at 6 o'clock. Let me ask you a question. Would you rather go to Hodad's or would you rather go to the steak joint? Let's go to the steak joint. She had to pick one. She don't even know. There was no other option. I tricked her. Do you get it? In a good way, right? Porcupine question. Talk about asking questions in a sales cycle. Porcupine question. It says this technique of answering a question with a question which helps the prospect take possession. So the prospect would say, hey, okay, the prospect asks a question, could we break this up into installments? And you may even respond, would you like to break this up in installments? Okay, when they say yes, they just bought. It's called a porcupine because it's a visualization of somebody throwing a porcupine at you and you instantly throw it back. I was garbage at wrestling and I used to not want to show up, and I was good in the neighborhood at running and punching and kicking, and I was getting my ass kicked by this junior and I didn't want to show up because I was afraid and I don't know anybody to know that, and I kept showing up, and then one day I became one of the top people in the city in San Diego. One day I sucked at sales and Steve Spray kicked my, show up. You're not gonna die. Go through the fucking threshold. And after that becomes gold, bronze, a warrior, a champion. Number 2, the first rule of selling is always, always, always agree. Go watch my live closes. Hey Mike, it's expensive. No, it's not. The guy down the street's more expensive. No, hey, listen, I'm with you. I understand. Totally get why we would say that. Doesn't mean you agree, it means you acknowledge it. Number 3, selling is a way of life. Everything is a sell. Your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your fiance. Okay, when the guy tells me I cannot go inside because there's no more tables, I promise you his ass got closed. Trey Toner, he's 21 years old. He got a paycheck for over $70,000 in the month of February. He got a Lamborghini, little douchebag boy. Got a fucking brand new Rolex. He got designer clothes because he's trying to stunt like his daddy. And we're going to LA 2-3 weeks ago. He's showing up with a hoodie. John Penny used to live in LA. He said, they're not gonna let you in the nightclub. We didn't go to the nightclub. We went to Bo and all this shit. They're not gonna let you in there. He's like, the hell I will. We went to the fucking little spot. They tried to check him at the door. He checked them in a professional way. All right, man, just this one time. Trey Toner looks at me and winks. Sell or be sold. I'm not here to take advantage. I'm not here to punk people. I'm sold. Trey Toner's we went to go spend $3,000 that night on dinner. Sell or be sold. Okay, we can talk about that forever. Okay, you need to get the right vehicle. I'm in corporate. I'm freaking people the hell out. I already became a president. I called Grant's office on YouTube one day. I said, hey man, I'm freaking people the hell out. I've already moved up every 6 months. Now they're like trying to bottleneck me. What should I do? He said, Mike. I said, dude, I got too much energy. He said, Mike, you don't need to channel that energy. You need to get into a vehicle that can channel that energy. You need to get into the vehicle. Okay, this is Warren Buffett's business partner. What's more important than how hard you row is actually the vehicle that you're in. A Honda Civic's never gonna go to the moon. It's just not gonna happen. A rocket ship will. Get the right vehicle. So now when you come to Limelight Media in San Diego, you hear people screaming crazy, going nuts because I created this fantasy world where everyone's fucking crazy. The most important thing you can invest into is yourself. He says you can't destroy it. I'm in the boiler room. There's about 6 people there. This is 2014. GC's not, they call him a billionaire now, and the guy's just pulling in. I'm just getting game. And I'm learning these things and I'm applying towards life. I'm like, fuck, it's actually starting to work now. It's crazy. But what makes me a little different is my ability to decipher bullshit versus good shit, to receive good information and actually duplicate and ultimately execute. That's the difference. That is the difference. That's why you may want to watch this and be like, damn, Mike learns over the last 15 years. Go watch it 100 times, okay? The most important thing you can invest in yourself. There are apps, there's things that are being destroyed. There's companies that are worth billions of dollars that are going bankrupt. This right here, they can't take it from you. They can't take it from you, okay? They can't, like you strip me from everything, I still got the data. So I'll bounce back. Donald Trump, love or hate him, he's bankrupt, he bounces back. 50 Cent, love him or hate him, he's bankrupt, he bounces back because he got the data now. The most important thing you can invest into is yourself, okay? Biggest problem you'll face in business is obscurity. If people don't know you, they won't flow you. It is a noisy world. Do not be arrogant thinking that everyone's gonna stop and listen to your bullshit or your needs and your wants. Yes, you're a human being. Yes, we need to have compassion, but you need to find a way to break through the noise and get attention, okay? Like me in the online, you go talk to another closer guy. Everyone's closing, here, closing. I don't even talk about fucking closing on the internet, on Instagram. I'm just being me. You have to find your way to break through. This is what you do. First, you have to get attention. And after you get attention, then you get haters. And once you get haters, you get admiration. So there is a method to my madness. On TikTok, on IG, I'm doing a lot of lifestyle, stuff. Got a Rolex, traveled, fucking got this new car, whatever. Because that's what kind of attracts the masses, doesn't even appeal. They're like, who the fuck's this random click? And then after that, you see how goofy I am. I'm out here eating a scorpion. I'm talking about frog legs. Oh, he kind of goofy. Okay, I like it. And then now I got your attention that can get in your ear, and that's where I start dropping game.